Today, I'm gonna show you how to shoot an ad like this. That 35-second ad that you just saw took me a whole day to complete, believe it or not. But before we get into how I made that 35-second ad, I just want to introduce myself. My name's Griffin Pierson. I make these behind-the-scene videos very, very rarely, but when I do, it's a lot of fun. And it's really cool showing you guys how I basically do all of this. People think I just point and shoot a camera and then throw it on the computer and it edits itself. That's not how it goes whatsoever. So with that being said, if you do find this video the slightest bit helpful and you do enjoy it whatsoever, please demolish the thumbs up button down below. It's free, it's simple, it's easy, and helps out my channel a lot. And also consider hitting that subscribe button. We are now approaching 19,000 subscribers. And just to let you know, I'm doing this just because I feel like it. The company didn't hire me to do this. Who knows, maybe we'll get a social media repost, and by the time you're seeing this, that means the video is out on my Instagram. So please go tag Blanton's on my Instagram. It would help out immensely, and just hopefully they repost it by the time you're seeing this. First thing first on our agenda, besides finding a product you want to shoot, is finding the right music for it. It gets me hyped, but again, the first thing on the agenda is we're going to mix music, so I'm going to get into that now. One of the hardest parts of any ad is finding the right music to take your video above and beyond. And that's what I strive for with every single ad I create, is finding the right music to take me to that level. So after an hour of mixing, I fit my 35 to 40 second timeline that I love to hit. And now I cannot wait to see what fills these black spaces. Now, I've been preparing to shoot this ad all day. I went to the store earlier, got some really nice whiskey glasses, and then a bunch of other fun goodies that helped me make this happen. So now that was the first thing that I did today to prepare for this ad. And then the second thing I did was this. One thing I highly recommend is using anything around your house for videos. And if you don't, ask a relative. My fiance's parents were nice enough to let me borrow this barrel that they've had in their barn for years. Obviously, it has some wear and tear. All we have to do is just clean it up. And cleaning that barrel was not easy, I will say that. But now we are going to prepare our living room. And I'm going to be honest here. Setting up is my least favorite part of this entire process. That is all. That's right, all of this is done right in my living room. No big production studio, no nothing, all done at home with things around the house. But one thing is true when it comes to these big at-home productions. We always have a production crew. Isn't that right, Arch? Just kidding, it's usually just all me by myself, 9 times out of 10. So let's make this happen and get our first shot out of the way. Our first shot out of the gate is our fish tank shot. It takes a long time to fill this up. I will explain what we're going to do with this in 1 second. Now, with our fish tank setup, what are we exactly doing? Well, we have some glitter and we have a paint stirrer. And we're gonna dump the gold glitter in the water with the bottle behind the fish tank and get this cool, like, I don't really know how to describe it. It just makes sense in my head. So check this out. Now, this shot took a few tries, and honestly, it was worth the entire process of setting up the fish tank. And the raw footage looks like this, and color graded looks like this. Sparkle shot, check. Looked incredible. Exactly what I wanted. Now we're going to dump the fish tank, and then we're going to put the bottle on the rotating table and get some shots of that, the normal, you know, close-up, stuff like that. If you are currently shooting or plan on shooting at-home product videos, I highly recommend a rotating turntable. It saves you a lot of time, energy, and creates great shots just like this, and my all-time favorite shot that I've ever shot in. And I know you're asking yourself, why is this your favorite shot? Well, you can create something like this. Shoot going great so far. Just got done with the rotating display. Might bring it back in a little bit, but awesome, awesome, awesome. Production crew is slumped. Next shot is I'm going to bring in the barrel that I cleaned earlier, and I'm super excited for this because this is my first time working with a barrel. All right, broke out the slider down here. Gonna have it slide up and go towards it, going upwards. So let's see how this comes out. I should have known from the get-go that this shot wasn't going to work because of the lighting. If you take a look at the raw footage, you can tell it wasn't lit properly. But we learn something new every day. I'm not sure if that shot is gonna work. I don't know if I really like it. I wanted to try something different. If you see it in the video, obviously you saw it already, then it worked. But as of now, I'm not too sure. Alright, so not a big deal. I might have forgot to record when I dropped the ice cubes in because my battery died. So there's a logical explanation as to why I forgot to record. But we just dropped our ice cubes in at 120 frames per second. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our dropper and get a little drop action from above. So this is what we're looking at right now for a shot of the action right there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see what it looks like from behind the scenes. Okay, whatever, I'm blurry, but check it out. This was a first for me. I didn't have a dropper on standby, so I had to go buy one at my nearest Walmart, but it was well worth it. Shooting at 120 frames per second, got my shot like this, and then color graded like this. So just a word to the wise, make sure if you do this, you have spare whiskey glasses. I already have 4 of them, but honestly, I just keep rewashing the same one, but it would be a lot easier if I just washed all 4. I'm just a little bit lazy right now. So always have spare whiskey glasses or glasses, whatever you're shooting, to speed up the process. But I'm gonna do the ice drop again and then pour the liquid again. Another few great shots at 120 frames per second. This took me a few tries, but the end result was worth it on both of these shots. What am I paying this guy for to help me? He's sleeping on the job. Right now I'm trying to just focus on slow-mo and pouring liquid into the glass. Now, I know you're wondering, how did I get that bourbon out of there without opening it and got it into this glass? Magic? No. Water and food coloring. Make it look like bourbon. Magic. But, next shot we got is, I might just want to like do a, I gotta figure out a hero shot. So we're gonna do that. And then also, I gotta put the bottle next to the glass. And I gotta think more creatively about another shot. So it's getting late, I'm getting really tired. So I might have to pick this up tomorrow though. So I guess I'll just see it tomorrow. All right, so it's the next day. I have been editing since probably 2 o'clock. It's now 5:30. I've laid down everything and it looks fantastic. Like, I'm so excited for this just to come together. Here's the problem. I need to fill 3 holes, which are these right here. So 1, 2, 3. But everything else is looking phenomenal. Like, this is my favorite shot of the entire video right there. So I gotta figure out what my next move is, because I just don't know. So I might get back to the drawing board in a sec. There's our assistant again today. He's thankfully awake. How you doing today? How you feeling? That's pretty good. But we had to set up again because our first shot out of the gate with the slider didn't work. It wasn't lit well at all. I don't know what I was thinking, so we're doing it again. I knew once I set this up that this slider shot was going to be the one. The raw footage came out like this, and the final like this. Just another quick thought off the top. We're gonna put the barrel behind the bottle and then push with our slider to get a nice shot. So let's see how it goes. This shot didn't go as planned. I had to throw a slow-mo, a reverse, an optical flow, and a stabilizer for the final result to look like this. Last shot, I'm gonna go check it out on the computer. If not, we'll be back, but I think this is it. You've already seen it, but I haven't at this point, and that's the fun part about this art form is you don't know what it's truly gonna look like. I'm jacked up right now. Okay, I think this is the best ad I've ever made. just putting it out there. I'm just blown away by this art that I've created. It's exporting now. But if this video did help you whatsoever, you already know what to do. Demolish that thumbs up button down below and hit that subscribe button. It helps out my channel immensely.